Greetings, you Farbog bone flingers. I hope you're doing well. My name is Graham, and welcome to the Crack-A-Pack here on LRRMTG. Please subscribe to our channel. Today, we're opening... Subscribe to our channel today. Period. Today, comma, we are opening this pack of Dark Ascension, which I regret to inform you all is from 2012, which is 11 years ago. So I don't feel good about that either, but here we are. This was given to us by MSU Hitman at PAX West, and there's no date on it, which says to me that that might be a very long time ago. But hey, let's see how the Ascension's doing. Darkly, I suppose. Lovely. Artful Dodge is first. It's some sort of terrifying looking frog beast. What the hell is that? Anyway, it's diving into the sewer. It's probably fine. Single blue mana, sorcery, target creature is unblockable this turn, and you can flash it back for another blue. So sometimes you could just blue kill someone. Why not? Artful Dodge. It's medium. Grave Purge is 2 and a black. For an instant, put any number of target creature cards from your graveyard on top of your library and draw a card. So what I like about this is how flexible it is, because worst case scenario, it's 3 mana to draw a card. Just get to an actual spell. That's not great. Again, we're talking limited here. But at worst case, it does something. You know, you've been aggressively trading off a bunch of good creatures, and then you get to just start drawing creature after creature after creature after putting like 3 or 4 of them on top of your library. Most often, it was just 3 mana to get a creature back, right? Instead of your draw step, because you put it on top of the library. But still, I don't know. It's not like super strong, but I appreciate that it has a lot of flexibility. And I like magic cards that are flexible. See? So flexible. What have I just done that to? Break of Day. Okay, good. Not that a common in Dark Ascension was going to be worth anything, but here we are. 1 and a white for an instant. Creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. And it has Fateful Hour. I forgot about this ability. If you have 5 or less life, those creatures are also indestructible this turn. The reminder text, lethal damage, and effects that say destroy, don't destroy them. Don't get a lot of reminder text for indestructible these days. Yeah, Fateful Hour was an interesting mechanic. Dark Ascension was not like... I don't think it was anyone's favorite Magic set, but it was okay. I mean, Innistrad obviously was a banger. Dark Ascension was pretty alright. I have a box of this at home, and it is not appreciated in value. I didn't buy it for that reason. I don't remember how I came into possession of an entire box of this set, but anyway. Yeah, Break of Day. Fateful Hour is interesting. Less than 5 health? Sure. Gruesome Discovery. 2 black for a sorcery. Target player discards 2 cards. So why have they made Mind Rot more expensive? What else is happening here? Morbid. If a creature died this turn, instead that player reveals their hand, you choose 2 cards, and then that player discards those cards. Morbid was very cool. There was a lot of really good payoffs for it. This one is mediocre, but it's fine. Young Wolf. It's Young Wolf. It's a single green mana for a 1/1 wolf with Undying. It's like Persist, but better. So yeah, it says, when this creature dies, if it had no +1/+1 counters on it, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control with a +1/+1 counter on it. So when it dies, it comes back bigger. And then if it dies that second time, it just stays dead, unless you somehow remove the counter before it dies. Interesting. A resource, you say? Evolving Wilds. Always nice to see Evolving Wilds. It's a land, tap, sack it, search for a basic, put it into play tapped, shuffle your library. Good stuff. We all know Evolving Wilds. Moving on. Griptide. 3 and a blue. For an instant, put target creature on top of its owner's library. Not enough Griptide effects these days. In limited, you know? I like Griptide. Sometimes you just gotta make something go away for slightly longer than going back to their hand. They get it, again, sooner than you might like, but it, you know, it's different. Anyway, Rack with Madness. This one I recall being not amazing. 3 and a red for a sorcery. Target creature deals damage to itself equal to its power. Yeah, they were playing around with this as like a different way to do red removal, and it's not great. Like, it's fine, but you know, there's too many things like Thermo Alchemist, for example, useless, right? There's too many utility creatures that have greater toughness than their own power, and then this just doesn't do anything. Wolf Hunter's Quiver. Single mana for an artifact equipment. Equips for 5. Oof. Equipped creature has tap. This creature deals 1 damage to target creature or player. And tap. This creature deals 3 damage to target werewolf creature. That's awfully expensive to turn your creature into a pinger. But I guess sometimes you gotta. No, that quiver has Avacyn's collar, the symbol of her church, on it. Interesting. Gavany Ironright. And you wouldn't want to be iron wrong. Hey-oh. I'm sorry. I'm medium sorry. I'm not actually that sorry, but I'm kind of sorry. I'm embarrassed, I guess, is really more accurate description. 2 and a white for a 1/4 human soldier. And that's it. Unless it's the fateful hour, in which case you have 5 or less life, and other creatures you control get +1/+4. Just all your creatures get a shield with a tiny point on it. I don't know, it's 1 power and 4 toughness. Sure. Gavany Ironright. Cool stuff. Mystic Retrieval is next. 3 and a blue for a sorcery. Return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand, and it flashes back for 2 and a red. So in the blue-red flashback deck, this is very cool, because if you get a card with flashback, you can get it back and then cast it again and then flash it back. So you get to use a card 3 times, or you can just get back a card that didn't itself have flashback. Also, again, this, you can flash this back. You can't target itself, but with 2 of them, you could loop, I suppose, if you just want to spin your wheels and spend a lot of mana doing it. Our rare, somehow we're already on the rare, even though I'm still holding 5 magical cards. So I guess we'll see what happens here. Increasing Ambition. So this is from the increasing cycle. It's 4 and a black for a sorcery. Search your library for a card and put that card into your hand. If Increasing Ambition was cast from a graveyard, instead search your library for 2 cards and put those into your hand. Then shuffle your library. And you may have guessed, it has flashback for 7 and a black. So the increasing cycle, there was increasing devotion, increasing confusion, and they all did a thing and then had flashback, and if you cast it from your graveyard, it did more of that thing. So like the blue one milled, the white one made a bunch of soldiers. This was definitely not 5 mana for a tutor and then 8 mana for a double tutor. This was bad in limited, and I don't know if it was good in any other format. The other ones were okay in limited. Okay, so that was our rare. So what else do I have upon my person here? I have a foil and a transformation card and a checklist, and this is an ad. This is an ad for Avacyn Restored. Okay. I got the checklist card for double face cards, because again, this was very new, the idea of double face cards. This is every transforming card in this set. Oh yeah, Huntmaster of the Fells, Elbrus the Binding Blade. Sure. Anyway, but what transforming card do we have? We have Scorned Villager. So it's 1 and a green for a 1/1 human werewolf. Tap to add 1 mana to your mana pool. At the beginning of each upkeep, if no... This is how old werewolves used to work, before Daybound, Nightbound. At the beginning of each upkeep, if no spells were cast last turn, transform Scorned Villager, and it transforms into the Moon-Scarred Werewolf. It's a 2/2 with Vigilance, and you tap to add green. Scorned Villager was great in limited. Very, very good stuff. Sometimes you could flip it really early and get a lot of mana acceleration. And we have a foil Crushing Vines. 2 and green, instant, choose 1, destroy target creature with flying, or destroy target artifact. They have made better versions of this card, but in this set, this was the one you got. So, yeah. Boy, lots to choose from here, honestly. Looking at $3.49 for this pack. The Increasing Ambition's worth about $1, so I guess it's getting play somewhere. For me, I'm honestly going to take Scorned Villager. I think that's, probably going to be the most interesting card here with the most upside for a draft. So, yeah, I don't know. Am I missing something obvious? What would you take out of your first pick? Reminder that at the time this was designed, I can't actually remember. Reminder, I don't know. At the time, this was drafted with Innistrad, and I don't remember in what order, because they changed that at some point while we were playing. And I don't know if you drafted Dark Ascension first or if you drafted Innistrad first. So maybe you would never first pick a pack of Dark Ascension, or maybe you would only first pick a pack of Dark Ascension. I don't remember, and I don't care to look it up. Until next time, I've been Graham, joined by James on tech. Heather gets these online, Matt edits them. Thank you all so much for watching and for your support at our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun, or by sending us a pack if you so desire. Also, we have a store. Check out our store, store.loadingreadyrun.com. We sell sleeves. It's nice. Hey, thanks for watching. That's the most important part. See you next time.